or whatever. I don't know. Cameras are rolling. So here, Nina Cam.
Okay.
Well, not that one.
Nina Cam.
The Nina Nicole show. www.love2jamradio.com. It's the queen of all things indie, Miss Lovey. Let me get y'all in my face real quick. How's everybody doing? Hi. Hello, everyone. Today's been a special day. I'm sorry, I'm talking to the live in here. Oh no, but everyone in the building and also everyone listening. It gets kind of tricky. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Touch by Tay. I'm trying to get myself together, y'all. Don't be looking down my shirt and stuff. She always keeps my nails together. It's the love jam set. It's really dope. I got my special guest in the building. My special co-host in the building tonight is Miss Linda, y'all. Round of applause. I don't know if you was ready.
I'm ready. Thank you.
Okay, and my very special guest in the building for today, whom we are here gathered to visit with, is my girl Nina motherfucking Nicole. You know what I'm saying? She's definitely in the building, y'all. Miss the Unicorn herself.
Thank you.
I'm so happy to have you here.
I'm so happy to be here.
Again.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. I know for a while we were trying to, you know what I'm saying, get you on lockdown.
Yeah.
But COVID bastard slipped
Corona
in
did the most.
and kind of took over for the most part. How you doing on tonight?
Oh, I'm doing amazing. You done flowered me with tequila. And,
Hey.
I mean, what more can I ask for? My album is dropping in actually exactly 8 days. September 11th. September 11th. I worked so hard on this, so I'm blessed. I'm excited.
I have so many, well not so many, but I have the appropriate amount of questions.
Okay.
To ask you regarding your project, and we're going to get into that. But first, I want people to take a look and get to know who you really are as a person.
Absolutely.
But before we even get into that, I'm just going to rewind it all the way over a little bit more. I want to get with Miss Linda. Hey, Miss Linda, how are you doing?
Hey, Miss Lovey, how you doing, love?
And I'm great. And I appreciate you sitting in as my co-host on today.
Of course.
So we can properly get Miss Nina's business in the streets.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying?
I'm excited. I am new to this. I'm excited.
She ain't new to nothing.
What
you ain't like
Cause you know I'm new to Miss Nina. This my
Oh,
first time
I'm
here.
about to say,
Well,
because she said new to
I'm new to her vibe.
Okay.
So you know I'm looking forward to getting to know your artistry on a whole
Absolutely.
new level.
Absolutely.
Not new to radio. Please don't get Miss Linda fucked up. Please don't do that.
And
Please
thank
don't do
you for inviting me out. You know we always have a vibe when the queen's in the building.
that. You feel what I'm saying? Miss Linda
Yes, ma'am.
went through some recent. I'm gonna put your business out there, but I'm gonna put your business
Oh,
out
no,
there
it's cool.
because
It's
it's
cool.
a, you know, it's dope. Like you recently had a bout with cancer, and then backdoored and had the COVID situation going on, and then you sitting here looking like a queen, like that shit didn't even happen.
Didn't even
It's
phase
like,
you.
you know.
Lost all my hair. A bitch went bald for a
Did
minute.
you?
You know? Yeah.
I didn't even know
Lost
that.
all it. I was bald up here at the top and shit. So. But yeah, man, I'm just super blessed. I'm super thankful. I'm happy. Make sure y'all get y'all checks, man, because I just so happen to go for an annual, and if I wouldn't have went for that annual, it probably would be a different conversation. So health insurance is important, especially at a time like this. So
Especially with our people, period.
man, you know, and we losing them left and right. So like that's crazy. Black cancer. Tashala, 38 when you diagnosed with colon cancer and you dead 4 years later. Like that's crazy. So you definitely gotta be on top of your
He
health.
was moving.
Yeah, but we're gonna put the sign out. Yeah. No, you didn't. That was off. It just was fucked up. That was tough for me.
It was sad.
For 4 years too, for him to have battled with that for 4 years. But that just goes to show you so many things and characteristics about people.
Yeah.
You know, and I was looking at the pictures he took with like Michelle Obama and you know stuff like that, and the encouraging words he gave everybody, and he didn't even put his business out there.
Yeah.
Bitches these days fucking scrape their knee and they on
Okay.
Instagram. Oh, my knee.
My fucking knee.
Like, give me my flowers while I'm here.
Take
Bitches, you know,
iron this
put on some
shit.
knee pads. You know what I'm saying?
Solid as day.
It was he did what? Jackie Robinson, right?
5 Bloods.
The
Five Bloods?
It's 5 Bloods.
Yeah,
Okay, I
the
haven't-
hot
I didn't-
movie before that. I forgot what it was called. Bridges, 12 Bridges, 21 Bridges.
Yeah, Twin Bridges.
Yeah, so he
So-
been doing this thing.
Well, Thanks for dancing. Let's take a drink to him.
Let's take a drink to him.
Yes.
Wakanda forever.
Yes, indeed.
Forever.
So, do y'all think that they're gonna have another,
Bro, who you gonna have?
I don't
I
know.
heard that he was filming the number 2. Somebody told me that.
Oh, okay.
So,
I
more
did
than
see
likely,
that.
CGI his
he's
face.
probably gonna, I think they're gonna die him off in the movie if they're not done.
But who you gonna pick him up with?
So that's what I'm saying. Cause look at Batman, and you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Don't worry, y'all. I got it.
He goes. we have a volunteer in the building. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna study all his movies and stuff.
So you gonna have it down pat. I can think it.
Like, oh man, it's almost really him, but it's not.
It's not you?
No.
What was the hardest thing to, besides the going bald part? I know that's.
You know what? Going bald was really the hardest part out of everything. Like, honestly, anybody that know me know I take pride in my dress, my pineapple, my little ball. And the first night I let one, she was with me, I went crazy. It came out and I was just hysterical. I just couldn't stop crying. But then I started YouTube and shit. I see you got all type of shit. You could put your dreads back in, and I was like, you know what? Let me put my shit in the bag. And I waited, my 4 months for my shit to get back in, and I put them back in. So that was really the most trying.
And that's on the strength of the way you felt about your hair prior to that.
Yeah,
so
prior to
it wasn't
it definitely means a lot to me. A lot of people don't know. My mother passed, and after she passed, I locked my hair up. So I went through a lot of growth, a lot of changes afterwards. So it's your crown is everything.
Exactly.
So
you get that energy from there. But at the same time, without the barrier and just having your scalp out in the sun, I'm sure there was
Girl,
a
I
moment.
never did it. I never
You didn't?
No.
Girl, I would have got on some literal bald headed shit. Literal.
You should do it. You got the face for short hair. I'm just like, no.
She said it's a no for me. Oh man, I'm just glad you're here for real. It made me realize, not just because you're young, you're my age. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For you to have to go through something like that and come out the other end. So I'm gonna switch up the vibe, y'all. I don't want to be Downer Debbie or nothing like that. But we are here to celebrate Miss Nina Nicole.
Nina Nicole.
You feel what I'm saying? We're here to celebrate. What made you drop the album on September 11th? This is always something I wanted to know.
Yeah? Okay. Excuse me.
No, you good.
But, that's me. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Let me just turn that off.
No worries.
My apologies. But, the thing behind September 11th is, if you're familiar with Jay-Z Blueprint,
Yeah.
he also dropped his on September 11th. His was actually on September 11th of the Twin Towers, but it had nothing to do with the Twin Towers. So I just want to say to anybody that may be offended of that date, please, it's nothing to do with that. No jokes aside, I show love and God bless everybody that was involved with that. But this has a lot to do with Jay-Z. Jay-Z is one of my mentors in my head. He is everything.
She said mentors and
yeah.
Okay.
When I'm down and I'm feeling like I need to be inspired, I go click on a Jay-Z interview and hear what he has to say. I like to soak up his knowledge. That's a smart man.
Right,
so Blueprint, the album Blueprint for me was pretty much changed my musical life. And once I heard that album, I felt like I knew I was gonna be that bitch.
What was your favorite song on Blueprint?
Ooh, there's so many. Never Change.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Yeah. Was Lucifer on there?
Yeah. No. Oh, I think that was the Black Album.
That might have been the Black Album. No, yeah, Lucifer's on Black Album. But it's so many. Never Change. Everything Kanye produced on that album was dope as hell.
Which a lot of people don't even know Kanye produced on that.
Yeah,
right.
Everything that he produced on that album was dope as hell. So it's just like that album did something for me. Like that changed my mind. Even though I wasn't quite doing music yet, but I was writing. Okay. So I kind of went from like a city girl to what I am now.
Which is a unicorn.
Yeah, a unicorn. Before I was inspired by Little Kim. So and mind you, this is high school.
Yeah, this is good trend. Healthy transition to hip hop.
Exactly. And mind you, this is high school. Middle school, high school. So I was gaining my music knowledge, but that
was it the 90s?
No, it was 2000.
Okay.
2000.
I gave you too much.
Yeah, you gave too much. Goddamn.
Yeah, I feel like you rap.
Shit over.
Yes, I rap. I do sing sometimes. I do a little harmonizing. I don't say sing because I'm not with Beyonce, but I can hold a note.
So is that why you are learning the guitar, or is that
Yes.
because you're interested in the production half of it, or both?
Both.
Both.
The musicality.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, girl. I ain't mad at you.
But yeah, Blueprint probably pretty much changed my music feng shui. You know what I mean? It changed me. So that's why I chose September.
That's interesting.
I wanted to hold my standards up high.
Okay, 'cause I did want to know.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own like thing with September 11th. Were you like concerned at any point that it might affect the marketing, or that you have to explain every time like why you chose September 11th?
Not really, because it's dozens up into the 50s probably of people who have dropped on September 11th. So I wasn't really thinking about that, but I knew I had a good answer for them when they asked me why. So.
You was ready.
Yeah.
I can dig it. What is your favorite song on the project? And I want you to tell me off the top of your head without thinking about it too much.
Dirty.
Okay. Dirty.
So,
you should sit there and be like, well.
Yeah, no.
Tell me about Dirty.
Dirty is my favorite song off the album just because it's so fun. It tells a story. I mean, anybody that knows me, they know I'm the punchline queen. So they're used to me punching, and just, throwing metaphors out. But this one is actually a story. I tell a story. It's a good story that most women can relate to. It's about a woman who was involved with a man, and then, she eventually found out that he was involved with someone else.
Another man or another woman?
Another woman.
You gotta ask.
In 2020, you definitely have to ask. But yeah, so that's my favorite song. And then the production, the whole nine, I sang a little bit. It's just like an overall cool ass, dope ass song. So
okay. Well, I want to get into it. This is the first song off the Unicorn album. I slipped this in there because y'all didn't know. I was like, let me go ahead and get her talking and slide it in there on y'all asses. Like I got the big motherfucking joker. Okay, and you worked with Ashton Kush.
Yes, Ashton Kush is featured on this song in the background. That's him singing.
Okay. How did you link up with him? I'm nosy.
Ashton Kush, I met him through my engineer PA. That's his artist, and he's just a dope artist from Mississippi. He does the whole nine. He raps, he sings, he acts, funny as hell. Like he's a dope ass person. Y'all can follow him on IG at Ashton Kush. It's ASTIN Kush.
Kush. I like him already.
Production-wise, who did you work with for your project that you just released?
Oh, I work with a lot of people. It's so many people. I work with a producer in London named LDN. I work with Solo Hendrix. He's here in Houston.
I'm familiar with Solo.
Yeah, so it's a lot of people. I just pick and choose.
It's definitely like good to have a smorgasbord of production. A lot of people get in a lane and they, which is cool because some people want their album to have one sound, but something called Unicorn, that's not going to
exactly
cornball, streamline, I guess you could say, sound to it. But without further ado, I don't want to keep y'all waiting no more because I know you niggas is nosy like me. So we got Dirty, right? I'm gonna let you introduce it.
This song is off the Unicorn album. It's called Dirty, featuring Ashton Kush. Make sure y'all get the Unicorn album September 11th. It'll be available everywhere, every social network, every distributor, everywhere.
So I started browsing my checklist. You know, it's me out here. Learning talking, but never approach me reckless. I could tell in the city he was running shit. I could tell he was well respected. We exchanged numbers and conversations stimulated me mentally. Physically, I was attracted. I thought maybe it was meant to be. A few weeks passed and I was arranged. A dozen roses he sent to me. He was perfect. But 33 to sing just didn't make sense to me. But I ignored my intuition because we had amazing times. He made me feel invincible. He was a real, fluid ass nigga with a heart of mine. Our intellects combined. He told me he loved it and I made him run. The sex was amazing, we stuck in the days. 3 weeks later, got a call from his wife like, that nigga's dirty. Tell me you ain't heard about me. That nigga's dirty.
Dirty ass nigga. I knew I liked this song. I'll be on the feature, nigga. Like, shit, I'm dirty. All the buttons over here. I don't even know. Very good. We didn't Jam that song. I just wanted y'all to hear it because this is kind of like a special sneak peek of the Unicorn album that's coming out September 11th. But if you didn't know, today is not September 11th.
So y'all got it early.
Major killer. It happens here at Let It Jam Radio. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I appreciate you. I've been a fan since Pink Cocaine, so I knew then. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
You know, I love that song. I'm like taken away. I'm like, damn, that's a whole different feel.
Yeah.
Do you have the visuals out yet?
Not for that, but it is coming soon.
Okay, I can't wait to see the visuals for that because I can tell. I can just see you acting. You know, like
definitely. I can't wait to do that video.
I love storytelling rap. Oh my
you
god!
know what? Like it was very pleasantly surprised because she's very mild tempered when she talks. Like very girly girl. And
she wasn't prepared for the Nita Nicole show. That's what she wasn't. That's what it was.
It's your alter ego and shit. And I like too, like your different tones. Like like your first verse was completely different from how you came on the second verse. So like you got some verses.
Thank you.
In one song, Gymnastics.
See, that's why it's my favorite song. It gives you so much.
Okay, I definitely do. That's definitely a representation of your style and your swag and your, music ability.
Yes, thank you.
And it's a breath of fresh air too, because right now women are in that I sell pussy, I'm in his bag. So it's just different to get like some real shit. Like I met this nigga, he wasn't shit. I should have known, but I didn't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
narrative of us females.
Exactly.
See me though. I was like this. I'm like, that's what I think about. Like,
well, the guys are
I'm glad you said that because
we don't get our hearts broken.
You know what I'm saying?
Now that's what we said.
Women and break men's hearts.
We just said that happens to us more often.
Y'all like.
And they savage. You see that? Y'all alright. Y'all be alright. Oh yeah, shout. Keep that shit right.
They hard.
Keep it moving. Keep riding.
But yeah, no, I was gonna say I'm glad that you said that because that's the whole purpose of unicorn. The technical definition of unicorn is something that is mystical. Yeah, mystical, but highly desired, but not easily obtained. So I feel like that's what I bring to the music industry. It's like people want a different sound, but they don't know where to get it. So
and then they don't even know what the different sound's supposed to
sound
lost niggas.
Hey, that needs to be the next song. Lost niggas. Coming soon.
Yeah.
They gonna love
Yeah. Yeah, fuck nigga is on the EP though. We gonna do that. We'll talk about that the next time.
Okay. Right now, I love Major Killer, so.
Yes.
I know another song.
I banned that song.
Another song on the project is gonna be called "Get Comfortable."
Yes.
And I was thinking we could do the Jammitorcrammit song for that one.
Okay, no problem.
If you're interested.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I tend to realize, like, when we do a Jammitorcrammit song and if somebody is featured on there, then it's like, if the people don't like the feature, then it degrades the sun and they not even here, and then your shit get crammed on half of their shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I just stay away from features. And shit has gotten uglier in those types of situations.
Okay. That's okay.
I can't lie, all her features, they dope. Not gas. You know what I'm saying? But
You kind of biased, bro.
I promise I'm not. I promise.
I mean, you can't help
because she
it.
has had some things I was just like,
Oh, these bars.
yeah, we be like, nah,
They
it's
done
not
cut
it.
whole songs.
You know, we like, that's not it. But the ones that she got, those
They
features
laugh
are
at
nice.
five.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm still excited from the original. Did you have any more questions you want to ask about that song before we move on?
did. I
Okay.
have like a couple of questions, like about, how long have you been doing this? Like, how long have you been in the game? And because you sound like you're very skilled with your words, the way you change
She
your
got
tone.
right
Like, you're very aware of, like, you're not shy around the microphone.
Yeah, no, thank you. That's what he said.
That's the tequila. That's what happened. That's the tequila.
But anyway, this will be I'm going on my 11th year doing music. I stopped for a while, so it's kind of technically just my 6th year.
Right.
But I took like a 4 or 5 year gap just to get life in order, focus, concentrate, get some money, and then it wasn't until I moved back to Houston about 2-3 years ago that I started back doing music. It just called me. You know, it came to me.
You.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
called me back.
It don't never leave. It's like riding a bike. You may not ride that bike right now, but you're going to ride it
And
again.
even in my break, I was like, even though I wasn't doing like any projects or something, I would still do like features here and there for people that would ask. And, so I didn't really stop, but I did. I took a little break.
Okay, and my last question is social media, because I haven't got a chance to tell people like what your social media is, because I'm new, my followers are new, so break us off one time.
At the Nina Nicole Show, no ebonics, is spelled exactly like that. That's everywhere, or you can catch me out on my website, theninanicoleshow.com, and it's Nina Nicole Kapowski on Facebook.
Okay, follow her, add her.
Please do.
So we're gonna go and start talking about your next song.
Okay.
But before we do, I have a question, off-guard question. If we jumped in the car right now with you or whatever, and we turn the music on, what are you listening to?
Too short, getting it.
Get the fuck. Okay.
That's
Random.
That's one of my favorite songs.
Really?
Of all time. Yes.
Shucks. I'm surprised
And then if
about
it's
that.
not that, it's gonna be Jill Scott.
Long Walk.
He Loves Me.
Oh, okay, he loves me.
Yeah, but those two right there, you can always catch those and play.
Are you from Houston originally?
No, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
Ohio, okay.
Yeah.
Long
Yeah.
I missed you.
Okay.
Okay.
You can tell by the way she talks. She
Yeah.
around there.
That's what's
Even though we brazed on this off air, I still want to go back to the battle rap.
Okay.
Why did you stop, and would you do it if the opportunity came? Because I'm really considering doing a battle,
Yeah.
like just some little friendly, you know what I'm saying?
The only reason why I stopped is just focus. Battle rap is totally different than music. You have to really have time to sit down and focus on it. It's not like how when we were growing up, everybody just freestyles and just go in there and you say whatever,
Oh no, it's very well.
It's-
You gotta write.
Yeah. And
But
if you think
you're a
about it-
writer though.
Yeah, I am. Now think about it. It's 2.5 minutes usually. Okay, so that's about 3 songs that you're doing at once. That's how I look at it. It's about 3 songs.
Per round. Up to
Yeah.
2-minute rounds.
Yeah, exactly.
They do like
So-
2-minute rounds usually.
That's
Yeah.
stiff. That's
So
stiff.
to do it and be skillful at it and be good at it, you just really have to put all your focus and concentration on that and nothing else. And that time in my life, I couldn't do that. I didn't have the time to dedicate to it.
Okay,
So that's why,
understandable.
so that's why I stopped. But would
Would
I do
you
it
return?
again?
Dun, dun, dun.
Just because I know that. I said I would. I gave my gift to somebody, which was Verbal Warzone. Shouts out to Verbal Warzone. They actually do battles on beat. So if I were to ever return,
totally different.
Yeah, if I was to ever return, I might do that lane. But in regards to, I don't know.
I'm trying to test your pen, nigga. I'm trying to test your pen, nigga.
I know.
Fuck the dumb shit. That's what it's about.
For me, it's nothing about the art. It's just all the background bullshit that comes with it.
It is a culture.
Bro. Like,
but
it's like, it's so much. And the way my temper is set up,
I can understand.
you know what I'm saying? Like, so I would really have to get in a zone.
Different space.
Yeah, a whole different space to be so
it's still a test of the
but
pen,
you never know. You never know.
Hey.
You never know. I might, the money talks.
You know? Hey, URL.
The money talks.
Hey, Queen of the Ring, snatch
right.
I always get asked though, so
I would just when people claim that, not claim, or people show and claim. Obviously, you're a great writer because your music is amazing, but it's a different writing challenge. And if you an artist, it's just a different lyrical exercise. Like, they won't do anything but help you perfect your craft.
But you know what?
But you see, for me, it's easier because that's what I do. Like, I'm a scheme writer. I'm a punchline writer. Yeah. So it's like, sometimes for me,
sounds like a battle coming to me.
No.
Translation, I hear a battle coming.
For me, I had the difficulty transitioning that into songwriting. Like, I really had to find that middle, that line.
Do you think the transition from battle rap artistry to being an actual artist is difficult? Because look at how many battle rappers there are that are both independent artists and battle rappers.
I don't like a lot of battle rappers.
I mean, Sue Surf is about the only one that I can like jam Sue Surf. Like, I can listen to Sue Surf shit. He's about the only battle.
Av too. Av has some good ass music.
See, I haven't listened to Av. I'm gonna have to check his music out.
Majority of them, I want to say, fuck with music and outside of battle rap. And that says something. I don't know what it says, but as far as everyone trying to break the stigma of the transition being not
but you know what though, honestly, like, people have an issue with anybody transitioning into rap, whether you a actor and now you want to rap, or if you a athlete and now you want to rap. It's like they don't want to give you, it's like they only know you for this, so they like DC Young Fly, for example. He doing his R&B shit and his shit slap though, but you don't never hear nobody like, I fuck this bitch to DC Young Fly. Like,
I thought he was doing rap. He does actual R&B.
He raps and he sings.
Oh, okay. I might like his R&B better than the rap. I didn't really like it.
But there's a lot of successful. You got like Jamie Foxx. You know, he was a hell of a producer, but acting also.
But you got to think too, though. Jamie had like 3 albums. The only Unpredictable was the one that fucking blew up.
That was a fire ass
He
album.
produced for like hella people. Regardless,
he was producing for people
that they was blowing up.
And they were blowing up, so he had to go to Tank.
Yeah.
And Tank, that's what put Tank on the back burner, because he got, if you listen to Tank music, then Jamie Foxx is almost identical. He's the writer behind Jamie Foxx. So now Tank is going to have to do the same thing, go find that outside writer that's going to take him to that iconic level.
Tank fucked up when you said you could suck a dick 2 times.
So, you got to play my ride. No, ain't rap. You play my ride.
He got to come to the front of the congregation and
talk. Gotta go, brother. I don't know.
We have to talk, sir. Things we need to discuss.
Pause.
Can't do it. I was appalled when I heard him say that.
Who would you like to, what female artist out right now would you like to work with?
What female artist right now? We talking rap or R&B?
Either way, whatever floats your boat.
Jill Scott.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see
Jill, Miss Jilly from Philly.
Hey,
watching,
I love Jill Scott.
That's an easy one. That's
did you watch her verses?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I know. Her verses was dope. Her verses was amazing. Speaking of verses.
Who y'all think won?
Oh.
Between Jill and Erica.
It wasn't winning, bro. You can't do that.
I'm going to say Erica just because I'm an Erica fan.
Yeah.
But I know,
I'm a Jill fan too, though. Like,
but Erica wrote for Jill Scott.
That is true.
One of her biggest songs was written by Erica,
right?
And vice versa.
Not none of her big songs. I mean, she had some songs she wrote for her that was dope on the album, but I mean, that shit made Jill Scott. Like,
right.
I'm just saying. Right.
I'm sure you can get it. Erica very down to earth.
Very much. Is she from Dallas too?
D-Town.
You know what I'm saying? She works with people that's talented, period.
Yeah, actually, Erica, Boosie, Fat Joe, they're all doing the thing to where they're giving away verses to the new, or they're giving away their work.
That's
the reason why they're doing it.
Yeah, it really should. It gives people opportunity, you know. Yeah,
they're doing that because they know that it's gonna actually bring in revenue because the younger artists are working. Like the names they have now is gonna be different, so it's free money. Like give y'all this, when y'all working, it's gonna be free money.
And it keeps them relevant too.
It does.
My next question is about verses. So as you know, I'm excited because we have a series here that we started, and it's called Indie Verses, right? So me and my homeboy JB, thank you. Let me
I was excited when you first posted.
Round of applause.
Yeah, I was excited when you first posted.
Thank you.
Like,
Right. So we start and we do the verses. We start with producer verses. So the independent producers, we get them together. They play their top 5 beats against the other top 5 beats. It's really a dope vibe, you know. It's a little competitive, but it's fun at the same time, and it gets people exposure and content, which is, of course, our goal here. We're content creators. So
I'm biased though. Alan Coleman, that's my music.
see, and it comes down to the fan vote sometimes.
So that's why I'm not gonna vote. I'm just not gonna
vote.
I can't, cause I'm like biased. Like he done made so many beats, and I'm like, bro, that shit slap.
But that goes with it, like, you know.
See,
him
now I
being-
gotta do my research though on who he going against, and
Yes.
then I won't be biased.
Exactly.
So that's what I'll do.
Well, we try to, you know, it's
what I
right
do.
then and there. You're gonna hear them 5, and then they get to pick which song they verse against, so they can match each other or surpass. It gets kind of tricky. It was pretty
You
dope.
know what it reminds me of? You remember on Juice when Q had to go DJ in between and they fucked around and killed Raheem like they was in New York and they was up there mixing and DJing like, yeah, it's about to go down.
It's real live.
It's about to be lit.
So we have the producers, and then we have R&B coming up this Sunday.
okay, that's good.
So we have Jelaine versus Amanda Cherie. They're both R&B artists, and they're gonna have their 5 songs up against each other's 5 songs. And the winners of these, it's like tournament style. So if one wins, then she goes against the next 5 R&B, songs.
Okay.
And the other one is the male hip hop, of course. And we had Chaotic Conspiracy versus Quiet Storm and KO won. So that next Sunday for the male hip hop, because it's like every 4 Sundays.
Let's go.
Shout out to KO.
Right, KO Conspiracy. Shout out to you. That's my little brother.
Shout out.
So you would think, and y'all know I'm a real motherfucker. That's just something that we can all agree on. You would think that the female one would, or the male one would have been the one where it was like unnecessary, like hostility or issue, or
No.
you would have think that. In my mind, as a person
Females
that's
be tripping.
nigga, I was so appalled about how the whole thing went down that, and I didn't even get a chance to do the female battle because of that, and it upset me to the extent of it made me sad. It didn't upset me like, I take it personally. It just made me sad as a woman, and I really thought that we was on some other shit, like some come together type shit.
Yeah.
So it was a rude awakening.
Aww.
What do y'all think?
You know what, Miss Levy? I think that you should be applauded for the things that you do for the underground artists, the community, and the events that you put together. So even though the females may not have turned out how they were supposed to, you still are going to receive your good karma because you put it in the atmosphere for them. So unfortunately, your vision was a little deterred because of the situation. But however, I got enough faith that you're going to do another battle with some females, and it's gonna go down.
You just need the right group.
The right
girl.
group.
It's true.
It's not. I wouldn't say I'm surprised because
I was
dealing with
surprised.
battle rap. Dealing with battle rap.
But it comes with battle rap though.
I've been there, so I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just
in the spirit
don't
of
be
verses.
discouraged. Don't be discouraged.
In the spirit of verses, I just expected in 2020 at this time. I expected way more.
Everything is not for everybody.
But you know what? At the time right now, the fuck y'all protesting for? You can't do a fucking verses. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, right now, this is a time where we supposed to be like, shit, I don't give a fuck. You black, I'm black, I got you. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, we supposed to be able to be like, okay, I disagree with you, and this is why.
Right.
And you disagree with me, and this is why. Like, and it should be that simple.
Right.
Especially when somebody giving you a platform to do something, you kind of just piss on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know too much about heaven, but you know, at the end of the day, don't be discouraged
At all,
you know,
period.
And just keep it moving.
Yeah.
On to the next.
Because there's several females out here waiting for that chance. Like, can't wait till she hit me up. I'm on that shit. So.
Yeah. It's gonna be a
right. Hey, look, Nina Nicole ready.
Right. They also told me I feel like
I wouldn't even know who I would go against though. Like I thought about it. Like
I be wanting to battle rap so bad.
It's not battle rap though.
3 rounds though. I cannot remember that shit, my nigga.
Exactly. That's the problem I had too. My memory, like
that is a major.
That's
why I need a lot of preparation time to get that shit memorized.
But how can you easily? It's crazy because it's only 2 minutes, and you can memorize your whole song. You got Pink Cocaine down. You can pop that shit right now if we put it in. But a battle rap, you gotta struggle through. What is going on?
Because there's no music. Yeah, like so, it's like all focus is on exactly what you are saying,
and it's so quick to lose the crowd. Like you miss one bar and your whole shit.
The crowd can fuck you up too. The crowd can definitely.
Well, now have y'all seen how it's transitioned to the crowd list?
Yeah.
How do you think that's impacted the battle rap culture, like from females and stuff?
It's not the same. Like you said, it's not the same. I mean, I get it, and it's still. I mean, depending if it's a good battle, it's a good battle. Shouts out to Fonz, that's my homie. He's from Cleveland. He won the 25K in the URL
yes, he
battle.
did last time.
Yeah, that's
and he
my
called
homie.
out of all people.
He did Proving Ground?
No, he did the tournament.
It was Ultimate Madness, the first one.
Yeah, he
the
took
last
25K, so shouts out to Fonz. But yeah, it's just totally different. It's a different feel.
You know what? I like it because a lot of times niggas get gassed up and their bars don't be dope. But they people
that's what I do like about it.
So,
I do like that part about it.
If your shit flop when you say it there, then it's just you in the room saying some fucked up. You like, damn, did they receive it?
But it kind of like, for me, it kind of like mess with the performance a little bit because the crowd gives you that.
That's what I'm saying.
You feed off the crowd. Me being an artist, you feed off of the crowd. So I guess that's kind of like, I'm 50-50 with it.
Since your opponent, you can feed off of them. I like, the battles when they feed off of each other. You can kind of, type shit. But, I think it's a culture, and I love the culture. And in the spirit of the culture and battling, I really want the indie verses to be something popular and something that can give artists exposure to those 5 songs for continuous weeks.
Well,
you feel what I'm saying?
It shall be.
Indeed, I speak it and it shall come to pass.
Yes, it will.
And without further ado, speaking of past, we got off subject and shit. However, we have a song that is going to be the Jammitorcrammit song of the day, and it's called Get Comfortable. Tell us about Get Comfortable.
Get Comfortable is a song that I wrote because for some reason, I know all ladies, even men too, I know you got the group of motherfuckers that just swear they don't like you, always got something to say about whatever the fuck it is you do. I'm just telling bitches to get comfortable, baby. I'm gonna be here long, motherfucker.
Oh, so you telling them they need to relax and sit back and get a martini perhaps.
Get your feet up, bitch.
Because it's gonna be a while.
I'm here.
Okay. Was there a specific incident that inspired this song, or you just feel like,
there was several different incidents. I'm up there. I'm up there in age, so I've had my fair share. But it's just a general concept, nothing specific, but a general concept.
Okay.
Well, get comfortable.
Right. I'm like, well, you get comfortable because we're finna listen to it, and this is the Jammitorcrammit song of the day. If you don't know how it works here, we play the song. Everyone votes. A lot of people in the room are probably going to be biased. However, we're going to try to make that not the issue here at Let's Jam Radio. Go ahead and introduce your song, sweetheart. I'm sorry.
This song is called Get Comfortable. It's on the Unicorn album, which drops September 11th. And it's by me, Nina Nicole. Make sure you follow me at the Nina Nicole Show.
Oh, it's straight to the left.
You have a problem with the females not working together nicely?
What?
I said you have a problem with the females not working together nicely?
Nah, it wasn't like I had a problem with females not working together nicely. It's just the Jammitorcrammit song today. I'm gonna tell you, the day is gone. I was talking about the camera show. Jammitorcrammit song, people.
Shout out to my bitches with they own mind. Don't give a fuck if you don't like me, baby, get in line. Tell them single files, it's gonna be a long while. I've been killing shit for a long time. Shout out to my bitches with they own mind. Don't give a fuck if you don't like me, baby, get in line. Tell them single files, it's gonna be a long while. Bitch, what's up? I'm tuned in. I'm talking like got your nigga in the pool. I guess he not feeling you. I've been killing in the booth. It ain't like breaking news. I always been the truth. Only do what I choose. I'm only fucking with a few. I've been killing shit for a long time. Shout out to my bitches with they own mind. Don't give a fuck if you don't like me, baby, get in line. Tell them single files, it's gonna be a long while. I've been killing shit for a long time. Shout out to my bitches with they own mind. Don't give a fuck if you don't like me, baby, get in line. Tell them single files, it's gonna be a long while. 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 It's gonna be a long while.
Well, I'll be there. We back? www.lovethenumber2jamradio.com. It's the queen of all things indie, Miss Motherfucking Lovey. Oh shit! I didn't mean to put y'all down there. I'm so sorry. This is Jammitorcrammit Thursdays, and I have my special co-host in the building, Miss Linda.
Linda here.
And I have my special guest in the building, the Miss Unicorn herself, motherfucking Nina. It's really not motherfucking Nina. It's Nina Nicole. But I'm just saying, for all intents and purposes. So the Jammitorcrammit song is actually called
Get Comfortable.
And we heard the reasoning behind such things. And I'm going to get right with the shits. Miss Linda, what say you about the track?
You know what I say. I say Jammit.
Okay, and why though?
Jammit, real loud and ignorant. Pull up to the person that you know don't like you, but don't speak to you anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
And play it real loud and make them sing along.
Oh
Right.
my God.
You
Can
know?
I say a story? Do I have time?
Of course. Bitch,
Oh
what
my
you mean?
God. So look, okay. So I was cool with these girls, right? I was cool. We were getting acquainted. We thought that maybe there would be
Is
a
Houston?
friendship. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, well, look, right?
Yes.
So, okay, long story short, we all had one out, and I knew, like, one of the girls just didn't like me. It was kind of like I was the third party in the best friend situation.
Oh.
Okay, so, like, the best
The
friend
other-
was
the best
getting
friend's
jealous, and she
Right.
didn't like me or whatever.
Yeah.
So, long story short, I'm driving, I pick everybody up. Guess what's the first song I put on?
Hold on,
Where you
wait.
going? I'm well.
You riding with me and you jealous?
Exactly, and you're in the backseat. But anyways, Yeah, I just thought that was a funny tidbit information. But go ahead.
Yeah, you can use it as you see fit.
Yeah, I felt the vibes too. I felt the vibes.
Yeah, I hate that. You know, it's really a projection of how they feel, like, you know, insecurity with self. But we just conditioned to hate ourselves so much in so many different ways. It's like, now that I'm older, I see it in bitches. You know
women like us, we have too much energy. Like, it's like our energy gives off. For a bitch that don't have that much energy is intimidating.
It is.
Right.
You know what? I really think everybody loves me though. I don't think I have any enemies.
I agree
with that. A lot of people love me.
Yeah.
Most people don't like me though. And I'm okay with that. I say I know, but I know a lot of people I've never heard, you know what I'm saying? But I've heard shit about my own self from people. So I know, you know, a lot of people don't like me.
But don't that fuck you up when you hear some shit about yourself? You'll be like, God damn, when I become this person. Okay. Right. I'm going to let them tell their story.
Yeah, everyone's got, and then if you're not from here too, so you get that same, you know, you get to have to go through that adversity.
Yes, I did.
Did you have trouble like kind of breaking into the hip hop, independent hip hop market? As an outsider, I mean?
Not really. I guess the music speaks for itself. I mean, you have those couple of bad apples, you know, couple of bad apples, but you know, the music speaks for itself. Shout out to Juicy motherfucking Juice. Shout out to Sunshine Rhea. Shout out to Boss Chick Lady Ray. Boss Lady Ray. I'm sorry, I said her name wrong. Wait.
Is it Boss Lady J?
Boss Lady J.
Shout out to Boss Lady J. I'm like, damn. I'm thinking
tequila, y'all, because I knew her the longest.
I was just thinking like, damn, somebody done jacked Boss Lady J name. Wait till I tell her, Christy.
What did I call her?
Stole her name.
And you know
What did I call her?
Speaking of Boss Lady J,
shout out Boss Lady J.
show this Saturday. I'm gonna get the information. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull the flyer up. But she does have a show, and y'all should definitely support her because she supports female artists, especially. She's with that shit.
Yeah, so it's like I said, it's a couple of bad apples, but for the most part, I'm good. You know, they've been showing me a lot of love.
Well, that's good.
That is definitely.
I call myself love and still don't get none.
Yeah.
I'm just playing, y'all. I'm talking shit. I do get a lot of love, but you know, this shit comes with, you know, it has to be a balance. I mean, every fucking good movie has to have a bad guy. I am the bad guy, and I love my role as such.
And then you have to look at it.
What did you say? Hold on, because franchise playing games. This the whole time. This is the most he spoke, and this is my best friend. Y'all co-signing on me.
I don't see why. I don't see it.
Girl, like you said, we have too much energy.
Yeah,
and then, you know, people want to feel how they want to. She do showcases. You can have a motherfucker that showed up late and ain't get to perform.
And from then on, it's shit.
Oh, it's you can't perform. You know what I'm saying? So,
or if your song gets crammed.
Yeah,
I have a lot of
say that. And then
there's been some cramming.
From doing radio, I understand that
people don't want to hear the truth, especially from no bitch like me.
Yeah.
Not from a bitch, period.
Especially not from a bitch. And it's sad, but you know, it's part of it, and I accept it, you know, because I know it's part of it. But I'm a unicorn.
Yeah,
I am in real life. Real life.
They'll be alright.
Yes. Always be yourself, unless you can be a unicorn.
Yes.
Then always be a unicorn. That's my motherfucking slogan. I have it on the wall.
Give me this shirt.
Kindred spirit. Right. She has all kinds of stuff. So we're gonna tip away. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm tripping. We're gonna jam or cram this song. We got way off kilter.
And mine was jam.
Yes,
I
she did.
Jam.
Sis.
I like it. Yeah. She wasn't listening.
I did. She was listening. Yeah, she was bobbing in the back.
There she goes.
You know.
So we 2 jams in.
Okay, we 2 jams in. Franchise, Mr. Cosign at the wrong time.
She do music. I'm down with that.
Okay, what did you like about it?
Not all, you know, female vocals for men, but it's not something I would turn off. I actually like the song.
Oh, okay.
Good music. Good fun.
Thank you.
Non-biased character in the back.
You want the biased character? Let's go to the I love it.
Okay. And you, Mr. Honest John over there?
Let's go hard. On paint.
He says go hard in the paint.
Hard in the paint.
I'm going to say I jammed the song as well. I love the song.
Thank you.
I can say that I don't know. I love your voice, and I feel like whoever's doing it for, like, your voice is like, they don't have to do the auto-tune. You know what I'm saying? The auto-tune will be like, fucking with me. I said that last time. Ooh, I'm going to consistent bitch. I'm a consistent bitch. Hold on, y'all. I'm a consistent bitch. I don't remember saying that, but however, I feel like, you know, because I love your fucking voice, so when I get to hear it like slide through in between the auto tunes, it gives me like them chills. But it you know what I'm saying? I like the song though, but I'm just saying like in general, your voice to me doesn't need the auto tune as much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
you have a good voice, and it's very unique too. Like you have a voice that when you hear, you're like, oh,
that's Nina. That's Nina. Ain't no question. Ain't no question. Period. Like you don't know when you hear that shit.
Thank you.
I definitely
take pride in that because I don't want to sound like anybody else.
And you don't. And I
definitely
appreciate that.
And I want to hear like your old music because you was like, well, I was City Girls and now I'm this. So now I'm intrigued to hear like
Lost Files.
You know, like. Because I'm sure
I hadn't even recorded anything at that point.
Oh, okay.
I was still just writing. But that notebook was all Lil Kim style.
Yeah.
Like, I just like, I'm so happy I did not, I'm so happy I did not record any of that. But you still, even though, you'll still see the progression. Like, if you check out some old Nina, like my first mixtape, Hurricane Katrina Volume 1, it's on that pitch. So, that's some old shit. That was in 2009. 2010.
Do you ever go back and listen to your old shit?
Yeah, I do a lot of times. I do sometimes, like every now and then.
You be like, girl,
oh my god.
You be all
I sound like Minnie Mouse when I was rapping. I'm like,
would you like to stay independent, or if you had a chance to sign a deal with a record label, depending on the contract and everything?
Money always talks, you know. Money always talks, but I love being independent because, you know, all the money comes out.
Exactly.
You know.
What if they came at you with like the money, but they wanted, you know, more control?
Like when you can drop music, when you can't. This
and
song
what
is
kind
good.
of music you gonna drop?
You
Your whole
wear
image.
it.
As long as the money is good, and you know, the timing, as long as the money is good and the timing on the contract is good, we okay. It's all about, you know, I'm not a dumb bitch, so they can't just give me anything and then I'm a sign it and be like, oh my god, I'm signed to the such and such. You know, the money gotta be right. It gotta make sense.
Right.
It has to make sense. If it makes sense, then I definitely won't be opposed. But you know, if it doesn't make sense, we'll stay independent.
Right.
We doing good.
Nowadays,
we straight.
Independent is way.
Yeah.
It ends up being way more profitable for the artist if you know what you're doing independently. Absolutely. Even though it's always awesome to have a machine behind you, but at the same time, motherfucking hands in the pot. Oh, everybody need a bowl of soup.
I'm a songwriter. I'm not a rapper. I hate the word rapper. Even though I do rap, I'm not a rapper. I'm a songwriter. I'm a songwriter. I'm an artist.
Oh, what about entertainer?
Entertainer, yes. Entertainer,
but you're still kind of
artist,
shyish, though. You have like this shyishness about you still.
But see, I think that's all part of the game. Like, she got like, I'm just innocent.
Yeah, real nice.
She ain't innocent.
I'm Scorpio, baby. Scorpio, baby. That's just how we do it, you know.
Got the singer. Here we go.
They silly.
So if people listen to Unicorn, which dropped September 11th, what is something you want them to take away from the actual project? Say your younger self, maybe when you were 14, you got a hold of Unicorn.
Well, actually, I'm glad you said that because what I want people to gather from this is that be a unicorn, be yourself. You don't have to gravitate towards the mold or what everybody. We just talked about labels. You know, labels will come to you and try to make you be this certain type of look or make you do this certain type of music.
That's what's hot right now.
Yeah. You don't have to do that. You can be yourself, and as long as you're comfortable with being yourself should be enough. You don't have to do anything else to, you know, make God happy, because at the end of the day, that's the only thing you got to do. That's the only person that we're trying to make happy in this world, and that's God. So, as far as that goes, that's what I want you to take from the Unicorn album. Also, with the album, I'm dropping my first published book. It's called the Unicorn Memoirs.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, what made you want to write the book, and who is your target? Like, who were you targeting when you wrote it? Yes.
Well, my target audience is pretty much my peers. I mean, everyone that my supporters, my fans, my everyone that's looking forward to this Nina Nicole album. That's my targeted audience. I feel like this book is going to explain a lot of the songs on the album, and it's going to explain a lot of the things that I've been through. Like, people that have followed me from 2009 all the way up until now, you know, they probably know some things, they probably heard, they probably seen some things, but this book, I'm a private person, you know what I'm saying? So I never really put my shit out for the world. I'm not a go on the internet and be like, oh, I hate my husband, you know what I'm saying? It's like shit, like, I don't do that, you know what I'm saying? So within the last 10 years, the Unicorn Memoirs will tell you from 2009 when I first started doing music up until the actual date that this album released. So it takes you through that process, it takes you through that journey, and it basically just tells you my story of what happened, how I started doing music, the trials and tribulations that I went through, why I stopped, you know, domestic violence issues, a lot, you know, roller coaster. It's a love roller coaster, you know, a roller coaster of emotions. It's up and downs, and then until how we ended here.
Right, but it's all crafted into this beautiful memoir,
right?
And musically implied, and then you put it in. And how long is this book?
It's 131 pages.
Okay.
It's a very easy read. It's 12 chapters. It's a song for each. 12 songs on the album also, so it's a song for each chapter. And
so they get to go like a little deeper into the music itself and
but
find
how does one come up with a book? Like, do you have so no, like real talk, because you have a lot of artists who are indie artists, especially if they're tuned in to Miss Lovey, then you know they're definitely like an indie artist, they're on it, they're trying to figure out what do I need to do next. You work, from what you mentioned, and I've only talked to you about, you know, 30 minutes to an hour. You know, met with producers in London. You have a variety of producers that you're working with for your album. You have a book coming out. So do you work with a team of people? Like, what advice will you give to somebody that's just like, man, I'm an artist, I don't know what the fuck to do with myself?
Do your research.
Facts.
Educate yourself. There's books. There's tons of things online, even though you do have to fact check a lot of shit online, but there's tons of resources. I also have my great support system here, my husband, my manager. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all together, we make this shit happen, and you gotta definitely have a great support system behind you, and just reading is fundamental. That's what I would tell someone. Reading is fundamental. All the information is there, you just gotta go get it.
That's something people just...
Yeah, you just gotta go get it. All the information is here. You just gotta go get it.
Yeah, but you know what they say. You don't want niggas to know something. They put it in a book.
Yeah,
that's what they say.
Yeah, absolutely. And reading is fundamental.
Which makes
with the tequila. With the tequila. I agree.
I read at a collegiate level, damn it. What is next for you? I know we got the album coming out. You also have the book with the album that kind of goes a little bit deeper with the songs. And what's next? I mean, or is there shows? I know with COVID, like, what's going on? What's the plan?
There's some shows lined up, but we'll talk about that later. I don't want to, get the details all misconstrued. So
okay.
But other than that, the book drops the same day as the album. It's called The Unicorn Memoirs, September 11th. We will have packages available on my website, theninacoleshow.com, so you can buy the album and the book together for a discounted price. Also,
do you have it signed?
I will sign some of them.
That's
is
the
deluxe
edition.
some.
So get them now.
That's the
price
deluxe
go
edition.
up.
It will be
All
available.
pre-orders will be signed.
Yeah, it will be available pre-order, paperback, and you can get the ebook. The ebooks won't be signed, so it depends on you whether you want it, whichever one you want to get.
Why you want electronically sign my book? I need electronic signatures on my book. I'm just fucking with you, Nina.
Also, what I'm working on right now is we have the YouTube show, the Nina Nicole Show with Fantasy Behavior Magazine.
Okay.
That's one of my sponsors, so shouts out to Tajay Brown. He's also my photographer, so we're getting that shit popping. Y'all can go check that out at fantasybehavior.com. I've done so far interviews with Sunshine Red, Kristen Sheree, the Zydeco Sisters, and the Pink Celebrity.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah,
I thought.
No, she is still, I think. We just had her here Sunday. I just interviewed her Sunday, so that's coming soon. But so far, you know, you guys can go check that out. Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, what else? What else we got?
What else?
What else we got?
Somebody got the Candy Man, got the
Oh, yeah.
Oh, see, that's the show I didn't want to know because I didn't really get all the full details. But September 18th, I'll be opening up for Candy Man.
Congratulations. Shout out, Ken. She was here like maybe like a couple months ago.
Yeah, the last time you got before all this corona shit started popping up. Yeah. But what else? Oh, thank you. Shouts out to my other sponsor. Please go to Get Glam by Aylin Shay. She sponsored my lashes today. She's dope as hell. Thank you. That's another one of my sponsors. Y'all can go to my Instagram, the Me and Nicole Show, and find hers because I don't want to mess up the spelling, but it is in my bio, so go ahead and check her out too.
Okay. Well, you got a lot going on. I'm glad you took the time to exclusively let us hear a couple tracks off of Unicorn album. And of course, whenever you finish dropping it and send it to us, we'll put it in heavy rotation so people will be able to hear it here.
September 11th.
September 11th.
All platforms.
And let me just say this before we go. It's on all platforms, but please support Black businesses and support Black artists. The NinaNicoleShow.com will be the best way to give me your money.
To get the products. For you to retrieve the products.
please, NinaNicoleShow.com. Anywhere else, you know, we gotta go through so many other people. So,
what is the single? Because I know Pink Cocaine already dropped, so it's kind of like on the fence of whether it's a single per se.
Yeah, the next single is actually Get Comfortable, the one you just played.
I knew it. I was guessing in my mind. I was like, I wonder which one is it going to be. Get Comfortable. I think that's a solid single, and I'm 100%.
Thank you.
And y'all going to be hearing it here a lot. So make sure you keep it locked in right here. www.love2jamradio.com. This is for my live, y'all. For some reason it like times out or something on the IG Live.
Really? I don't know how to work it. I cut mine off.
Okay.
Like,
well, I wanted to make sure that I
started feeling like an old granny.
She'd be like licking her finger trying to slide it up like it's a book page and shit.
I just turned it off.
Oh my god.
Hey everybody on live.
But yeah, sorry live people, I didn't even do that, but I didn't want to just cut it off in the middle of your talking. The last song that we have is featuring help me, Mr. Jig.
Oh no, it's not Mr. Jig. No. Oh god, I didn't know you had this one. Okay, this is actually featuring J Jig Cicero. This is my homegirl back from Cleveland, Ohio. She's in Atlanta right now working with So Death. And we were formerly Ladies of the Land, and now we're both solo artists. So, you know, we came together to make this happen for the city, Cleveland, Ohio. Shouts out to home. I love y'all. And yeah, that's what we doing.
Well, we gonna end the show with this new song. Is this also on the Unicorn album?
Yes, it is. Also on the Unicorn album, September 11th, y'all.
Okay, y'all keep it looked. Keep your eyes open.
Tequila is in the house.
I also want to shout out my homeboy, my ex Boom motherfucking Franchise Music TV in the building. He don't say much, but he packs a lot of power. He packs a lot of power. Thank you. He got some stuff coming up for artists. It's gonna be super live. We've been fucking with it a little bit over the time, and now I feel like we've gotten to the point where it's back, and it's gonna be.
He might like this one. It's not so female-ish, you know. It's not so feminine, you know. You might dig to this one.
You know, he's used to me, y'all. I swear, he was up with my shit. If you listen, we're gonna go back and we'll listen to the film. You'll probably hear him make little comments like, You heard him, right? I heard him. No, sir. Niggas, man. Well, I appreciate you taking your time to come out and fuck with us. And you know you're more than welcome. And of course, Miss Linda, I appreciate you coming through.
Oh, thank you for inviting me.
And co-hosting. You're just a natural with the microphone.
It was nice meeting you too.
What do you have coming up?
I'm about to follow your ass.
Thank you.
I'm about to be on Nina tomorrow listening to her shit.
What do you have coming up next, ma'am?
Who, me or Nina?
Okay, me. We know what Nina got coming up. We just talked to her.
Fact, September 11th on all platforms. You know what, me, actually, I'm in school. I start working And I am just taking life day by day, man. I'm here. I'm excited. I'm sharing vibes. I'm sharing energy. I'm open to anything or whatever that comes along, man. But most importantly, support our brother. Support the movement. Support the black folks. And fuck all the beef. That's all. If you don't take nothing else away from me, take that right there from me.
Justice for Breonna Taylor.
Facts.
Definitely. That's every day.
Every day.
All right, people. I think we've done what we came to do here today. It was a solid show.
It was.
We're going to keep the party going, and y'all are going to hear another track off the exclusive Peak at Unicorn by my girl, Nina. And this is No Confunding. Check y'all out tomorrow. www.I love the number 2 Jam